Assalamualaikum, my name is NAJWA and I am going to introduce our company, which is known as Paddy.co. I will start briefly explain of our company's logo. The main highlight in our logo was the paddy. On the right and left of the letter P are the symbols that represent the toughness of our business, which are represented by paddy leaf. Next, our company is based in Seremban Negeri Sembilan, where it is considered a strategic place to be located and it is easier to get involved in many projects, especially around Kuala Lumpur. The owner of the business was born and lived in Kedah. She decided to name her business as Paddy.co in conjunction with the place that she has been living for the rest of her life. Our company can be trusted as we have won few awards in Malaysia National Business Award and AMIR Recognition Award. The mission of our company is to become essential to offer our customer by providing a variety of services to help them achieve their goals. Meanwhile, our vision is we strive to be Malaysia's leading company providing high quality services and a company that makes things happen.
Assalamualaikum, my name is ADIBAH binti SHAHRIR. I will talk about roles and responsibilities. Project manager will be assigned to Siti HAFIZAH, where the duties are to supervise and monitor all parts of the project according to the plan. The second one is delegate job duties to all workers by setting deadlines of all projects and prepare the report to be submitted to the upper management regarding the project. The second one is the financial manager, where the duties are offering insights and financial advice that will allow them to make best business decisions, reviewing financial reports, monitoring accounts, preparing financial forecasts, and producing accurate financial reports and information in a long-term financial success. And these responsibilities will be assigned under ADIBAH ADHA. NAJWA, our marketing manager, will be assigned to coordinate and planning marketing strategies with financial and customer services, select channels of distribution to ensure the company is communicating the right messaging to attract people, and monitoring all marketing strategies by analyzing marketing trends and preparing the forecast. Next, admin manager, who is ZIKRY HAKIM, will manage all administration activities in terms of procedure and system to make the operations more efficient, supervising staff, facilitating communication throughout a company, and developing procedures and hiring and training staff and maintaining all department databases. The last one is ZAKWAN, who is operation manager, is responsible to make critical judgments on policy, planning, and strategy, develop, review, and implement operation policies and procedures. And the last one is responsible for providing storage, access, and maintenance for the company's inventory.
Moving on to our company service, we have 3 services that offer. The first one is event management. This is service that is highly demanded from our customer. Under this service, we handle the logistics section during an event, whether it is a conference, wedding, or any other organized meeting as a part of our service. The second service is marketing and sponsorship. Our company also offer marketing service to promote the product or a service that client asks to. The marketing service in our company will be involved with advertising, selling, and delivering product to consumer or other business. The last one is design and printing. Anyone can hire our company service when they are require a nice design, such as creating a logo, designing a name card, brochure, or billboard, or creating a digital design such as a website or anything else that has to be designed. Moving on to the past experience, we have 4 examples of our past experience. The first one is Floria Putrajaya. The client for the Floria Putrajaya is Perbadanan Putrajaya, and of course the venue is at Putrajaya, to be more specific at Precinct 4. The duration for this project is 10 weeks and it costs RM98,000. The second example is Chocolate Food Festival. This client is from Tenera Hotel Bani and they use 2-hour service, which is event management and marketing. The duration is for 8 weeks and it costs 25,000. This event was conducted at the Hotel Tenera Bani. The next example is the night run in Kuala Lumpur. The client for this event is Smart Shatterers Hadarian Berhad. The location is at the Kuala Lumpur Conventional Centre. For this event, the client used 2-hour service, which is the event management and marketing sponsorship. The duration for this event is 4 weeks and the project value for this night run is RM41,000. The last example is Let's Holiday in Malacca 2018. The client is Malacca City Council, where they want to attract more tourists to the state, and the event involves all districts in Malacca. This client is using our service such as event management, marketing sponsorship, and design and printing. The duration for this project is 35 weeks and the project value is amounting to RM1,100. Next is a project introduction and objective. The project title for this project are given as Now is the Time, Visit Kedah 2023, and the purpose of this project is to promote Kedah as the most popular tourist destination in Malaysia by 2023. After Malaysia have closed all important sectors in Malaysia including tourism sector because of COVID-19, the revenue growth in every country and in the state are falling down. Tourism always become an attraction activities for people. Therefore, our company have decided to carry out a project that called as Now is the Time, Visit Kedah 2023. By doing this, it can generate the income for the state and country, as we also can gain more knowledge and profit. This project have been approved by our company project manager. The project manager will keep track of all the tasks assigned to each individuals, and they must all work together to ensure the project success. Aside from the project manager, the manager of the finance, marketing, administrative and operations department will also contribute to the success of this project. This project will also be widely publicized to notify and attract Malaysians as well as tourists from other countries. There are 4 objectives for this project, whereby the first one is to highlight the uniqueness of sceneries, attractions, local traditional cuisine and natural assets of Kedah. Number 2 is to increase tourism sector in Kedah by attracting 3 million tourists to Kedah by 2023. Number 3 is to encourage and promote local business in Kedah, and the last one is to increase the Kedah state revenue.
Our partners throughout this project are Tourism Malaysia Offices at Kedah, Majlis Tindakan Pelancongan Negeri Kedah, which is MTPN, Economic Planning Unit, and Kedah State Government Local Authorities. Meanwhile, for the sponsors, there are 10 sponsors available, which namely 100 Plus, Altron, Desa Mineral Water, Gardenia, Astro, Canon, Akademi Seni Budaya dan Warisan, which is Aswara, AirAsia, Minyak Alif, and the last one is PESOM, which is Persatuan Sukan Orienteering Malaysia. They will be helping us in sponsoring for this 1 whole year project, which for example, PESOM that sponsors orienteering training for participants before sports events started. Moving on to the time frame, since the main activity is to explore the state, the fees are RM35 for sports event, RM5 for 5 Langkawi shows, RM20 for cooking competition, and the last one is RM100 for Love the Tree Nature Tour.
Next, I will talk about network diagram. Network diagram is a graphical representation of all project duties, responsibilities, and workflow. This is applied to present the timeline of the job cycle of our project, as well as to chart the progress through its phase up and including completion. Network diagram illustrates the scope of our project as it covers every single action outcome that is associated with the project. This is our network, and there is a critical path of activity at activity 157. Next, I will talk about the Gantt chart. Gantt chart is the project management tools that assist in planning and scheduling of the project. Gantt chart illustrates the start and the finish of the project. This is our Gantt chart for our activity schedules that refer to be started on the 1st January 2023 and finish on 31st December 2023. We have 5 main teams in the project that include 156 predecessors. The total of the duration for our project is 318 days.
Next is Work Breakdown Structure, WBS, which in project management, it is a method for completing a complex multi-step project. It's a way to divide and conquer large projects to get things done faster and more efficiently. Breaking it down into smaller chunks means work can be done simultaneously by different team members, leading to better team productivity and easier project management. As shown in our WBS, it consists of 3 levels, whereby Level 0 has 1 activity, which are Visit Kedah 2023, Level 1 has 6 activities, Level 2 has 30 activities, which in the purple box, and Level 3 has 120 items, where each activity in Level 2 has 4 items.
Next, I will talk about responsibility metrics. Responsibility metrics elaborates on how many individuals are involved in the activities, and the purpose of the responsibility metric is to recognize early on which role of individual will be assigned to handle particular activities. The responsibility metrics use P and S, which is P for primary and S for support in responsibility for each book package. As example, in 1.1 Macmulung Theatre Show, Aisyah is P, which is the primary of the project, and she is supported by Nazrin, Ada, Atira, and ADIBAH as the support in the responsibility. In short, 5 of them are involved in managing the show.
We will move forward to the technical section. So generally, the technical section is where every company will declare every problem or opportunity that being addressed clearly and completely with a suggestion for the solution. To be more specific, the technical section is a community of global members who are interested in particular technical topic. The clarification of opportunity and problem in Kedah, where the project will be ongoing. It seems that Kedah always known as a place that people can enjoy watching the view of paddy fields, which a lot of people still did not get the opportunity to treasure the uniqueness of the Kedah. Therefore, we've seen that the project of Visit Kedah can help a lot of tourists to discover even more places in Kedah. Here we provide specific travel destination that has been chosen by us to make this project more interesting. We have Rumah Merdeka, Rumah Kelahiran Tun Dr. Mahathir, Kedah Royal Museum, Zahir Mosque and Menara Al-Usta. Family and kids can have fun in Fantasia Aqua Park, Pusat Sains Negara Cawangan Wilayah Utara, and people can enjoy the view from Langkawi Sky Bridge Tour. Also, they can go to Kulimberg Park and Sungai Merbok. Last but not least, they can enjoy their time in Pantai Merdeka, Kilim Kars Geoforest Park, and Tasik Pedu. This project contributes benefit that will help to improve Kedah. Visit Kedah 2023 helps to increase the tourism sector in Kedah, by which attracting approximately 3 million tourists. Thus, by attracting tourists to visit Kedah, this will help to increase revenue of the state from economic sector at the same time. Not only for the government, but this can improve the life of local businesses and small businesses to expand their business for the tourists, especially when we provide few activities that can promote their business and have the high chances to gain more buyers and demand. On the other hand, the tourists could experience the benefit that we provide, such as getting to know the uniqueness of every side of Kedah without missing any pieces. Hence, Kedah will not be being recognized as a state that owns biggest paddy field, but the tourists can have different perspective towards Kedah as they are being introduced with the culture, traditional cuisines, natural assets and history of the Kedah. Also, there are few activities that we plan for this project where we provide transportation for the tourists to make it easier for them to be on the destination without getting lost. As a result, this clearly demonstrates that we not only provide activities, but we also ensure that the safety is our priority during the activities.
Next is cost section. Since we have been allocated with 1 million, we have 11 types of costs, which are labor costs, goods costs, office space costs, transportation, documentation, operation, food and drinks, logistics, safety and others. Under labor costs, there will be manager salary, direct labor cost of 10 people and bonus, and the total amount is 384,450 ringgit. Under goods cost, there are 7 items such as tables, chairs and lockers. The accumulated amount is 91,630. Following to bill office, meeting tables, extra workstations, meeting rooms are example listed under this cost. The accumulated amount of this cost is 120,810. The equipment and facilities cost is 168,860. The items included are laptops, printers and so on. Bus rental and boat rentals are transportation costs. The cost amounted up to 5,000 ringgit, and for documentation is software that we use for documentation, and the amount is 5,000 too. Operation cost is module that we use during health talk, and it costs us 35,000 ringgit. Foods and drinks up to 130,000 ringgit for the whole 1 year service. And the logistic cost is the cost of lorry that we use to deliver furniture, and it costs us about 4,000 ringgit.
Next, I will continue with the risk analysis. So for the risk analysis is needed to determine whether the potential issues that can happen during the event. So there are 6 main different activities, which are the culture and heritage, historical buildings, local food, vacation spots, events and natural attractions. So all of these activities have its own risks that may cause a problem to the organization. So the risk analysis will be divided into 7, which is the type of risks, and then the risk, the chances of the risk happen, and then the impact, the action trigger, responsibility, and also response plan. So for this part, there will be a 5 type of risk, which is the first one is inefficiency of data management, which cause a risk of mixed data of the customers and bookings, and also failure of registration system. So this will happen and also impact to the organization. So the responsibilities to the ZIKRY that need to update the system, use a backup a data system, and also provided updated list for the management regularly. And for the second one is the unpredictable weather, which is the participant at shelters at the events area, and also the delay of the program. So the unpredictable weather such as the heavy flood, heavy rain, and so on. So ZAKWAN is the responsible person that need to provide appropriate physical shelters and also conduct a meeting and reschedule the event. So we need to postpone the event if needed. And next, regarding the safety and health. Okay, so safety and health basically on the injured participant at an accessible location, especially when we have the sports event. Okay, and then the participants with the allergies because of we have the local food events, and then disaster occurs during event. So ideal is this responsible person that need to inform to the security agencies and first aider. Okay, and then they cooperate with national disaster management for evacuation, and lastly provide emergency escape routes and assembly point. So to be continued, that the understaffing also as an risk, which have the staff shortage and also delay of the plan execution. So it is the manpowers that needed for the event, and also based on the schedule. So this HANI is the responsible person that need to prepare and hire the volunteers for event, and also time management on recruiting the staff. Lastly, for the financial issue, which is on the rising costs during events and also the lack of funds. Okay, so there is a urge on needs of money, especially to run the events, and also ADIBAH is the responsible person to conduct a meeting with the team and also the sponsors, and make a budget analysis every month.
Now is the control system. A project control system is essential in a project because it ensures that all process involved such as data collecting, analytical procedure of estimating, recognition, sending information, planning and task implementation to run smoothly. For our project, the first thing that need to be done is project estimation. This project estimation can manage the project in a timeline. The project manager must make a reasonable estimation that is required by the client during the process. For instance, the duration for Pedi.co project have been decided by from 1st January 2023 until 31st December 2023. The project team must ensure the duration requirement from the client will be fulfilled by making a plan of reasonable estimation of the duration for each task involved in the process. And value management (EVM) also will be used under this project. EVM is a project management methodology that measures project performance by integrating time, cost, and scope. EVM predict the future based on plan and actual values and enable project manager to modify accordingly to seek the performance as this project seek the best outcome because now is the time Visit Kedah 2023 is a big project. For the project budget, the estimating amount is 1 million ringgit. As the amount is big, the financial manager will prepare all the expenses that are required by every scope involved in the process in order to keep the monetary capital fully utilized. The next one is controlling costs. The budget will be fully utilized for support many things such as material equipment, labor costs, office and space costs, transportation costs and other detailed costs to make the project in Kedah successful for this year and because the project have a lot of activities will be done. Moreover, project scheduling is a must to make a project run smoothly. The activities that involve a process such as comparing between schedule of time and actual finish of completed activity are tally honored. Under this control system, usually work breakdown structure will be used. During this project implementation, the schedule must be analyzed. By analyzing the schedule, the team may identify the unresolvable tasks, examine the positive slacks, and predict the solution or change in the negative slacks. After that, the project must have corrective action. Deciding the corrective action in where a team decided whether there is a need to transform so that they can develop their task and make sure the whole project will not be delayed. The corrective action can reduce the number of positive slacks or increase the resources or correction action. After that, the thing that need to be checked in the project is to recalculate the schedule in order to observe the task and whether the project will still be able to complete on time or not after the changes have been made. Lastly is performance measurement. This section plays a vital role because it can help the project manager to evaluate the actual performance and the planned outcome. Furthermore, it can identify whether the project, which is now is the time Visit Kedah 2023, has completely followed all the requirements and ensure no issue will arise against the project after it finished.
Lastly, for the conclusion, Pedi.co has over 5 years of experience in planning and managing the creative and innovative activities, products and services. We undertake the tasks given by the client to us seriously, and we also further design the activities in details and customize it exactly to your budget, your technical requirement and your specialty. Moreover, we also put our heart into the company motto to make the main objective of the client to be achievable.